It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Duke has commanded that we play. So, I guess I should turn on the lights and then hit this button. I hope it works. Oh my gosh, it works! How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? Happy Friday. We in Nazi killing business today. Elgato is working today. How about that? How about that? Oh, Vladeshi, that was low and true. And true. And true. So listen, guys, today we're going to play some Hell Let Loose. Hell Let Loose has been out for a while. Such a fabulous game, but very recently, quite recently, they put out a new map. And I have discovered one of my favorite things in this map is playing with the flamethrower. Oh, yes. The map is Tobruk from the North African campaign, June of 1942, and it doesn't matter whether you play the Brits or the Germans, both of them have access to the Flammenwerfer. Hans, bring the Flammenwerfer! And let me tell you something, the Flammenwerfer is hilarious in these back alleys. Now, Tobruk is a bit of a mixed bag, because it's a desert. There are some places where it's really wide open, and the flamethrower is not amazing. But that's not what we're gonna just derp around, okay, guys? We're not seriously we're not taking this too super serial today. So I'm already sitting in a game. I'm gonna go ahead and tab over. Let me get into there we go. Yeah, okay. I accidentally hit the right button. Here we go. Now, I'm not convinced this is gonna work. I'm afraid this is gonna be super stuttery. Yeah, it's gonna be super stuttery. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to tab out, and I'm going to cheat. Give me just a minute. My video card doesn't like to do the fake background at the same time it likes to play the game. So we're going to go old school, baby, and bust out the old green back that I used to put on the chair. And bust out the chroma key. That's right. Gonna do it the old-fashioned way, ladies and gentlemen, because it reduces the load on the GPU, which makes everybody happier or something. I was afraid this was gonna happen. The last time I tried to play HLL, I recall this happening, but it has been a hot minute, and I wasn't sure if maybe they had made some changes or the PC might be behaving, but it's cool. All right, so we got the green screen up. Uh-oh, I'm about to get bombed to death. There's nothing like staring at your death, knowing that it's coming. Okay, so now what I need to do is come into OBS and change filters. There we go. Yeah, like the olden days, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I used to use this thing even for boats. Okay, we got to make some tweaks here. All right. It's not perfect, but it's going to have to do for what we're doing. Huh. We just got bombed out of existence. That feels bad. All right, let's see. Now, on this particular map, we are playing British on defense. This is an offensive mode map. Sorry, we're Germans on defense. Wow, the dude literally threw a grenade and murdered everybody standing right there. Oh man, this thing still doesn't like it. You know, I didn't used to have this problem with HLL. I remember now why I quit streaming HLL. I was having this issue. Why don't we... Let's close... No, I needed to keep that one open. All right, hold on a minute. We're gonna make some changes here. We're going to drag this tab over here and keep it cooking. Okay. And then we're going to turn that off. Yeah, whatever idiot put this friggin' barbed wire here really screwed us. Like, as a team. We're just gonna lurk in here with our Flammenwerfer. Yeah, I can tell it's still struggling. Man. I wish you know how to fix that. Oh, maybe I have an idea. Maybe I have an idea. Hold on. Ah, I have an idea. Let's see if that makes a difference. It seems to be making a small difference. We'll run with it and hope that it works. No, not so much. I guess this is the problem with, this is the struggle with streaming, like, GPU-intensive games like this. There's not really a good way to test it. I'm just gonna sit here. This is terrible. Let me think about this for a minute. I'm trying to think about what else I could be doing. I hate troubleshooting on the go like this, but somebody's got a tank out there. I don't want to poke my head out. It's just going to get blown off. That looks like a grenade. That is a grenade. I'm waiting for some British soldier to come running out of the clouds, running out of the smoke here. So far, niente. At least it's sort of behaving for the moment. It seems to be. That's good. No, now as soon as I focus up again, it's... Man. I'm wondering what else I could be doing here. I didn't used to have this problem with HLL. Let me check. Let's just turn the video settings down a spell. Maybe that'll help. Ooh, that is, yep, there's my tank. Shot right over my head. A lot of them out there. There's that tank. What I wouldn't give for a good tank gun. Indeed, Berthold, this is, they added about a week ago, they added a map for Tobruk, and that is what this is. Week and a half, maybe 2 weeks now. But I've really been enjoying this map. It goes alongside El Alamein. They added El Alamein about a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years ago now. And when it was first added, it was not very well received. It was not the map was not balanced terribly well in terms of, well, there was a lot of factors, a lot of problems with it. And after about a year, they came in and made some improvements, and it is a much better map now. Okay, you literally can't even look through the window. Ooh, who's shooting at me? It's mildly irritating. Let's move out here. I feel like perhaps we can be a little more useful. Possibly. The guys that own this building have done us a great service now. Ah, the joys of playing HLL. Ah, you're welcome, P&B. I'm glad that's working out for you. Man, this I don't know what they've done to this thing, man. I don't know what it is that makes it so difficult to stream now. I'm gonna spawn here and swoop north up through these buildings. There's obviously a bunch of guys back here. Let's try to clean them out. Wow. I know he's up there, and I can't even see him when I'm staring at the window. It's super fun. Feels like I should just grab an anti-tank rocket and shove it in the window. I'm intentionally choosing a sub-optimal weapon for this map, at least with these cap points. This area down in here, like, this is amazing for the flamethrower, right? This is where you want to be playing. But unfortunately, on this particular map configuration, we are not that fortunate. I shouldn't be playing the flamethrower, honestly, but I sort of don't care. It's too much fun. Somebody's behind me shooting at me. That's rude. I get smoke grenades? I get smoke grenades. Okay. Wow. The engineers kind of hosed us on this one. They built a lot of these bunkers in really bad places. And they put a lot of really bad barbed wire out, in my opinion. See, here's where a rifle would be useful. Because I could shoot that guy in front of me. But I can't right now. That's alright, he got already. It's fine. I was having fun. Oh, I got him. I got somebody. One of the things that I've learned about the flamethrowers, you get more points per kill than you normally would. Or at least it seems to me. It seems like that's what I've been noticing. He says he put an airhead down. But where? Or no, it must be their airhead? I don't know. Hey, look, I died. Who could have predicted it? When you take a weapon that has a maximum of like a 20-meter range into this environment, it's not very good. It's definitely a challenge. Very commonly with this thing, you will end up trading. Like, that's normal. Wow. Well, with 90 seconds to go, it looks like we're going to lose this point, which is very sad. Does the flamethrower have an ammo count? It does not. No ammo on the flamethrower. One of the few advantages of it. Although, admittedly, you don't generally run out of ammo in HLL. You generally don't live long enough to run out of ammo when hell let loose. That is usually not a thing. Ooh, looks like we're defending. Like that. Oh, good. He saved a reinforce. That's good. We desperately needed the reinforce. Well, since this is about to be over, let me just grab a rifle. Try to be marginally useful for at least the last 60 seconds of the game here. Then I need to go look for another match. Because I want to be playing this map pretty much all day, which means we're going to be bouncing servers quite a bit. Typical. You spawn and they're completely surrounded you. I'm more irritated that this thing just chokes itself. I kind of don't even know what else I can turn off. I rebooted the machine and everything, and it still chokes. Well, we'll let the XP finish tallying up, and then we'll go pick a different server. I got to kill a few enemies. Okay, so I'm getting points for suppression now. That's a nice change. One of the things that I like that they've done recently in some of the updates is that you now can see what your XP's earned for. I might have done this about a year ago, but I have not streamed HLL much in the last year or so. All right, let's go find a different server. The other nice thing is they finally added a filter functionality to the server list. So now I can finally... just, like, if I want to play a specific map, I can literally filter this by a specific map, which is so nice. Because there's some nights I just want to play Kharkov or whatever. Like, I want to play Stalingrad. I've seen so much of the French maps. I'm just, except with the possible exception of Mortagne, I'm kind of over the French maps. That might be a bad idea. French, German, German, German. I love Glows. That's a great server. These guys, that's offensive. I just got off of that. These guys are seeding. That's the game that just ended I was on. Like, this wouldn't be a bad one, but I kind of don't want to play offensive again unless I can stick to the area that I want to stick in. I'm at least going to poke my head into this one. This is a good server, so I'm at least going to stick my head in here and see. I mostly want to see what the... Yes, here we go. Now we're talking. Lots of combat in the city. Yeah, I'll stick with this for a while. We'll see if we can help them. We'll see if we can help them seed. One of the things that you've got to do when you're playing Hell Let Loose is you've got to learn how to seed a server. What that means is a server needs to go from 0 to a self-sustaining population. And sometimes that can be a hell of a lot of fun. Because there's not as many people around, you can really explore the maps. We're now here on the extreme southern end where the port is, which is really cool, by the way. There's a lot of neat terrain features in this map. But one of the nice things about playing on seed servers is generally, I mean, when a map is seeding, is that generally there's less combat. You can do a lot more exploration and just kind of just check out what's going on. So it's also a great way to get VIP, which allows you to skip the queue for some servers. It's also a great way just to get to know certain communities, so which is really a lot of fun. Now, my commander died up here in the Admiralty House. They've got to have a Gary up here somewhere. Looks like the stairway on this side of the building is still good. $27. So we're getting there. Most servers, you've got to get it up to 20 players on each side, and then the server is considered seeded. I think I might actually turn this music off. Altador with the resub! Thank you so much. I'm going to pause the music for a bit so I can hear what's going on. Turn you off. There we go. There's a gnarly stairwell. Tobruk also has very dynamic weather. You get a lot of sandstorms on this map, which cuts down visibility, which actually makes the map play a little better. See if we can sneak up on somebody here. Come on. 36. We're getting there. Got one. Come on. You know you want it. All right, 48-48. We're getting there. Part of me actually kind of wants to... well, the server's seeded now, so they can technically be fighting over the Ristorante, our next point. So if I have to, I'll fall back there to play defense. You shall not pass. They might kill me, but I'm going to make them work for it. Really? Okay. Whatever. Let's see. You know what we ought to also try is the church. I would need a machine gunner. And those rolls all appear to be full up. Nope, I can change squads. Let's change squads. Let's grab an MG42. And let's go climb the church tower. This is another great spot to set up. Just because it is you have a great vantage point. Now you're kind of exposed. You gotta move, you gotta duck and move around a lot up here. What's up, Texas? HL is so much fun, man. Like, it's just a blast. All right, let's see if I can sneak up into the church tower. It's not going to be the easiest thing in the world by myself, but let's give it a shot. Should be right there. Yep, there we go. Doesn't look like they're up in it, which gives me some hope. They're mostly concerned with things to the south, which makes sense. That's where the capture point is, after all. But I should be able to get up there and provide some support to the south with the MG42. Let's go have a look. With 3 of us up here, it's going to be tough. Because we're not going to have the space to duck around a whole lot. However, I can pick them off the roof easily from here. Yep, see? He got murdered. Weather is garbo. This is a really good spot for MG, though. I've had a lot of fun up here in other games. I think that's a truck? I think. Maybe not. Weather is such trash. Yep. Trash weather, can't see. I know, right? In the search tower with a Luger. Well, didn't have a Luger, but it would be better if the sandstorm would die down from up there. You'd have a much better opportunity to murder them. Oh, good. Hold on. I need to change squads again. I need to get back to my Flammenwerfer so we can play defense. That's right. It's Flammenwerfer time, ladies and gentlemen. It werfs Flammen. I expect them to be coming straight over the line from the west. Or the east, excuse me. They'll have built a garrison probably somewhere around in here. Of course, now that I'm not on the MG in the church tower, now the sand is dying down. To 60. We have slowly built a nice game here. One of the things about the flamethrower is you don't get to move very quickly. You can't fire it from the hip. It has to be up, which means you have to be holding your right mouse button to fire it. And when you do that, you don't get to move very quickly. You also turn very slowly. I'm not seeing a garrison over here like I would have expected. That's artillery, I believe. Okay, now they're getting close to our garrison behind us, so now we got to go back. Yep. I don't know where they're coming from, but let's get back over there. Yeah, they got our Gary. That makes me sad. Probably recon. Okay, command built another garrison. Okay, command got him. But he's going to know where to look, probably. So let's go over and play some D. Near our garrison. Alright, which looks like it's back in this. Perfect. So, we're going to climb into this building. Up the stairs. In the dark, where we cannot see crap. And play defense. What are we up to? 65. All right, we're almost getting close to a full game here. Do a little garrison overwatch. Yes, Flammenwerfer is not the job you want to have in combat. You're not wrong. Hang on, I'm realizing that my... yeah, this white balance is terrible. Let's work on this a little manually. That's a little better. There we go. Flammenwerfer is not the job you want to have in combat. You're not wrong. But I gotta say, it's a fun weapon. I'm going to camp out here. Use this Gary as some radar. Yep, I was going to say that was a Tommy gun. Somebody's getting close. Ooh. Okay. He's right down there ahead of us. Well, he tried to get that garrison. He failed. There are fun achievements for killing people with the flamethrower, which is one of the reasons I'm doing all this. But also because it's just a fun weapon. $75, getting close to a full house. Yeah, I don't believe they've left. Okay, they're out here somewhere now. I think I just killed myself, but I might have saved the garrison. I don't know. That is one thing about these things when you're working them in close quarters. It is possible to like literally melt yourself, which is sad, but can happen. Looks like I managed to defend it. That makes me happy. Team's doing good work at Admiralty House. We just got to hold on defense. So, Vosper, even if you kill yourself, it's considered friendly fire, and you get punished for that. Now, the other thing is that I missed Altador's comment earlier. That's awesome. I think I might have accidentally killed the guy in front of me as well, who's he ran out the door. I think he was already dead, but I don't know. And the game will still flag you for that. So, like, if a guy is already down, but like savable via medic, the game will punish you. The game will punish you for killing them if they are still revivable. So like if you I'm just trying to cauterize his wound. It's no big deal. So like if you have a grenade, if you drop a grenade on somebody who is like technically down but not released, like dead, then the game will punish you for that. It's going to get hot over here soon. They're taking out all of our garrisons and nobody's rebuilding them. That sounds like a recon tank. The Daimler? Whatever the... Oh, yeah, that's him. Oh, yeah. That's a British recon tank. Yeah, I don't have a choice. I had to bust out this thing. No, it doesn't, with HLL, the game is so graphics intensive, it doesn't like having to also do the background thing. Let's grab a Piat and go murder this stupid recon tank before bad things happen. I say Piat, it's a Panzerschreck. Yeah, a Panzerschreck. I'll come up with it in a minute. Wow. Okay, so they're on the roofs as well. This is super fun. This team is not very good offensively or defensively. It's going to be a long game. We're still stuck at 75 somehow. Oh, they finally killed the garrison. Outstanding. Well, then this point is lost. All right, well, then we're going to go back to Flammenwerfer so we can melt guys while we try to retake it. Like, there's only like 12 people on offense. Where the hell is the rest of the team? Nobody seems to know. Aw, he had a buddy. I was hoping he didn't have a buddy. I'm gonna have to change squads. I need one that actually has a outpost. This squad has never had one yet. Let's see. Yeah, command. You kind of already blew that, buddy. Let's see. Can I get somebody who's actually playing the game? That'd be swell. Oh wait, that would have been a better. This one down south would have been a better Gary, but it is what it is. I'm probably gonna get dead out here attempting this.
Right, boys, I'm hitting you. Outpost.
But let's try it anyway. I'm highly likely to get murdered in this attempt. Just to get across the road would be a miracle. Wow, okay, cool. Wasn't expecting that. Huh, we're going to cap this again fairly quickly. That makes me happy. Are the British troops still underpowered? Hetman, I would say no. They've made a lot of changes. So what they didn't really change the British troops. What they did was they made some big changes to El Alamein, which really, in my mind, kind of exacerbated the problem. And then they also they nerfed the German troops a little bit, right? The German troops, when they first put the DAK into the game, had access to weapons that they shouldn't have had in 1942. You know, things like a Gewehr 43, obviously from the name, wasn't around yet, and yet you had access to it. So they made some changes, right? Whereby the Sten guns were kind of sad, and I'm not gonna lie, I have to look. I haven't actually played with the new Sten. I know they've changed it, but I haven't tried the new one. This is a bad idea. I'm doing it anyway.
Hello.
Hola. I found a mine. That's rude. It's so rude. So what they did was they pulled a lot of the German loadout. So what they ended up having to do was basically create the the Deutsche Afrika Korps and the British 8th Armored as separate. Oh, I cannot get a squad that's run by a human. Here we go. As separate factions, and that allowed them to do a better job of balancing things. So is it flawless? No. Is it better? Way better. It's way better. There's an argument to be made. The Germans still have like better small arms, in the sense of, you know, I still have access to things like the MG42, which is ridiculous compared to the Lewis gun. But the British rifles are really good, and they've made some like. El Alamein itself underwent a ton of changes, which is good. It desperately needed a lot of work, and it got it. And then Tobruk, what I like about Tobruk is that it's got a nice mix of terrain. It's not all, like, I've got these kind of, you know, through the middle of the map, right? I've got these blocks of, like, this is like urban combat. This feels like Stalingrad almost. And then you've got little clusters of buildings that are a little more open, but still have a little bit of that feel to them. And then you've got some wide open terrain, which is also really interesting. There's a lot to like about this map. It reminds me a little bit of Kharkov, and I absolutely adore Kharkov. Kharkov is probably my favorite map in general. And Tobruk, in my mind, has a little bit of that same vibe to it. We gotta get over the line and find this garrison they're working off of. No, I don't want to go upstairs. It can be Night Owl, and that's the thing. But the other thing that they've also done that I really enjoy is the weather effects. Tobruk will get sandstorms that blow through regularly. They've started doing that on El Alamein as well. You can also play those maps at dusk, which lowers the visibility. They had to do the same. They kind of had to do the same thing with Kursk, right? If you've ever played Kursk, right? Kursk has a lot of open ground. And wow, that was silly. And so they had to do a lot of the same thing with Kursk, and they've learned that lesson and applied it to other maps with like the reduced visibility modes and stuff. You can actually legit play Kursk at night now. I'm pretty confident you can't play the African maps at night yet, but I'm sure that will come at some point. Okay, well, he got our OP. He got our OP, but I murdered him, so feel free to replace it when you're ready. Okay, we're...
Folks, let's defend.
Oh, excellent. And now the game has chosen the opportunity to crash. I had this happen to me the other day. I was having one of the best tank rounds ever that I'd ever played, and the game was like, oh, it's time to crash. And just like that. I was playing on... Bloody hell, what map was it? Foy. We were on Foy. And we had ended up... Our first run out in a medium tank was an abject disaster. But then we grabbed a heavy tank, and from then on, we killed like 5 or 6 tanks in a row. It was amazing. I'm trying to think. We killed a heavy, 2 lights, a recon tank, and I think 2 trucks. And that's when I crashed. And it was like, really? Come on, man. It was so frustrating. And the irritating thing is I'm going to have to try and get back into that server. Now, last I checked, it was still under strength. But it might have filled up. I really hope that it hasn't. Although, admittedly, that's not that team is not having a great game. What server was that? That was Control Alt. Yeah, that was these guys. Yeah, we'll get back into here. Oh, yeah, I can come back here now. Oh, good. They lost the Ristorante again. Outstanding. Oh, wait. I need to turn the sound back on. I turned it off so you guys wouldn't have to listen to all the crazy volume. Okay. Oh, excellent. We're down to like 2 garrisons. This is awesome. Well, we're going to stick with the Flammenwerfer because it's too much fun not to. And of course, now since I disconnected, all of my existing kills are worthless. Yay! I would love to know where these guys keep coming from to cap this point. Random guy in the middle of the desert. Super fun. Nobody with OPs. Nobody with OPs. Super sad. There we go. That's better. I had a really good round. I've had some really fun moments with the flamethrower. I had a moment in this map where like it was working in the southern portion of the city. I came around the corner and there was a garrison. The garrison is a garrison OP is a one-shot kill with this thing. It's like hitting it with a rocket. You just melt it. It just dies. So I took out this garrison, the 2 guys defending it, went into the building next to it, and there was the commander. The enemy commander like was in there reading his map, and then I melted him. And that was in like the space of about 10 seconds. It was pretty fun. It was one of those things that I don't have on video, but I wish I did. should be running north to defend. Wow. Hetman, I would say I have not found one. What I will say is there are some YouTubers that I would follow. If you like tank combat, you can't go wrong with Fresh Baked Goods and Rasbora. They're two of the best tankers in the game, in my opinion. They're tons of fun to watch. There are some guys that make a lot of really good YouTube shorts that are worth looking into for that sort of thing. Yeah, you missed. Try again. Really? Well, I didn't get shot through the wall, so where the hell was that clown? Okay. HLL itself has just started a thing where you're going to be... They're basically inviting people in, let's say, to, you know, send them their own clips and fun moments and that sort of thing. And they're going to start turning those into, like, including those in, like, I think it's a weekly video or a monthly video? I'm not positive. One of the two. Nope, you missed. Try again. Oh, I got Flamen Warford. Okay. All right. Props to that dude. I don't know who you are, but props to you. Oh my god. Fuego. Yes, fuego. I'm trying to think here. I don't think we're going to get this point back anytime soon. We have no garrison worth owning or building. They have a bloody tank sitting out here. Is there somewhere that I can grab? Yeah, hold on. We can grab... we could have, except that now we can't. Yeah, Night Owl, I completely agree. It's one of those things that I wish they would fix, right? It should be super easy to it should be super easy that, like, if I you know, when the game crashes or I disconnect, you know, my Steam ID is known, right? I was just on the server. So, like, just when I come back, give me back the XP and everything that I had when I disconnected. That shouldn't be rocket surgery. And yet somehow they've made it very difficult. All right, there was a tank out here. Oh, yeah, there's a tank. Oh, I gotta get into this building before he kills me. Please, can I get into this building before he kills me? Yes, thank you. Okay. Why can I not leave this building? Amazing. Where did he go? Oh, crap. He's coming back this way, isn't he? Oh, he's right in front of me! I'm actually okay if they kill me. I'm out of rockets, so I'm kind of worthless back here. we're losing this game anyway. This game's almost over. All I wanted was this tank kill. We've at least forced him off the garrison so they can spawn. I'm sort of hoping that one of those guys will... There we go. That's what we needed. Well done. The bow gun couldn't see me. He was in the middle of smoke, so there was nothing. He couldn't spot me. Well, this game's gonna be over shortly, I think. And truth be told, as much as I love this map, this team has not played very well. So nobody was really building garrisons. We seeded the server, which is nice. It means that I should be VIP here. So for the weekend, I can come back over here and not have to wait to log in, which will be pretty sexy. I sort of don't care. People get so salty when you lose seed games, and I'm like, 40 minutes ago, there were 25 people on the server. Like, Hakuna or Tatas, you know? Classic, this is the Control-Alt-Delete server. Have I been forced to take command? No, I haven't. I have not played command in a while. If I'm 100% honest, so I took a long time off of HLL. Probably about a year I didn't play much. And I kind of started picking it up late last fall. Here, let me put somebody up here. Sure. Probably October-ish. And I have not played much command since I got back. There's not a lot of... how do I want to say this? Like, command is not radically difficult. But I still, for some reason, just don't always feel comfortable playing it. Now, I'm betting these guys don't go to Tobruk, which means I'm going to probably change servers, Classic. So give me a minute here. I'm going to wait for the map to load and see where it goes. I'm irritated because I actually have... Well, let's see. I'm working on this. There's this achievement for melting people with flamethrowers, and I'm about halfway done with it. So the one that's really difficult is you have to kill 10 enemies with a flamethrower without dying. That is not easy. It's so easy to die with the flamethrower because of how difficult it is to move and corner. So yeah. Oh, we're going right back to Tobruk? Hell yeah. Do I want to stay? I don't know, man. I don't want to stay. I don't know that I want to stay on this Garbo team again. Let's see what points we get. Church grounds, supply dump, West Creek. Nah. I'm gonna look for a different server, I think. Well, either that or I can... You know what? No, let's just stick with the server, but let's... Do I want to go... I don't think I want to go command. Do I want to go SL? I wouldn't mind going SL. Let's see if this dude will let me in. He's probably got his own squad. Yeah, he's got his own guys. Okay, that's fine. Then we shall wait. So, Night Owl, I wish I had filmed this. The other day, I zoned into... what's the one with Breakcore? It's not Omaha. It's not Utah. I can't think of the name of the map right now. It's the one with Breakcore Manor on it. Saint-Méréglise, I think. Yeah, Saint-Méréglise. We were down to our last point when I zoned in, and there it is. Got it, Classic. Thank you. And I I just took, Joe Bob Rifleman, and man, I started the game on a 16-0 streak. I wish I had filmed it. It was one of those moments where like every shot I took hit. I couldn't miss. I couldn't miss if I tried. It was one of the most amazing runs I've ever had in HLL, and I didn't have it on. I didn't get it on film. I was so sad. We ended up coming back to win that game, which was cool and shocking all at the same time. I got my box when you're ready for it.
Huh?
Oh, hello. Oh, hello.
These guys look
Hey,
filthy.
how's it going?
You play Halo?
Yeah,
I look. I'm realizing I'm looking into my earphones as a part of my supply guy costume.
You don't play Halo.
Yeah, that was a really great way to start that game. Night Owl. It was a lot of fun.
I like the sniper on Halo.
I kind of prefer Fortnite, really.
Where you
I
wanna
like the sniper on
try and set up a
Fortnite,
Gary here,
too.
Classic?
Well, yeah,
I like playing
I'm
as
gonna
Peter Griffin, Fortnite.
probably just short of the
Sniper
blue line.
Okay. Just tell me when you want me to hop off.
Real
Oh,
sniper.
this game's so easy. Just
How's it going, guys?
Hola, señor.
I don't know why I've got a guy in my squad. Oh, okay, I see him. He's just in the light tank.
Yeah, he just grabbed a ride with them.
I'm gonna hop out here.
I'm on your 6. Where you want it? Right here?
Yeah, this is good. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I'll move up and put an outpost closer.
Sounds good. Let's see, church grounds. Where's my tower? Off to my right. Okay. Probably want to come in through. Yeah, there's my church tower. There she is. Well, so much for our recon tank. He just got his face melted.
Yeah, he
It's all
went down
that.
the road. That's what you don't do. You don't go down that road.
Think their medium is down there, or the Puma.
Some
That's what I'd be
sort of
doing.
tank down there. I think it was a medium.
That's what I'd be doing. Outpost up.
Somebody's having fun with EMG, but not hitting a whole lot. I'm gonna try to get up in this church tower.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not convinced I'm gonna make it, but that's what I'm trying for.
Can you get up there?
Oh, 100%.
Sure can.
Oh shoot, I want to shoot rockets from up there.
If you got a bolt action, it's a great place. Or single, whatever's a nice long range single shot rifle.
I can hear their medium. He's near the church. Yeah, I've got him. He's right here at this intersection. Medium tank on that
Oh,
ping.
shit. Yep. Yeah. Oh, he's hurting a little bit. He's
He got
running.
hit. Never mind.
He's
He's
gone.
dead.
He's gone.
Well, he didn't make it.
All right, there's enemy garrison marked up here. Let me mark it.
Headshot.
Got you guys' back.
Garrison's hot.
Got an income coming upstairs.
Well, that was rude.
I'm getting a new outpost up here shortly.
Okay.
It's down. All right, I'm gonna mark enemy. We got a recon run over. There's a group of enemy infantry back here.
Hey, whoever's up in the church, if you look to the right, if you look to the right outside the window, there was somebody on the ground floor through the wall that just killed me.
Well, and there's actually somebody sitting shallow down there too. I saw where he hit me from that time.
Oh, they just killed me at the base of the stairs.
Yeah, that's all right. I might try to get back in there though. That's fun.
I'm moving back towards the southeast.
Oh, so there's no one up in the tower anymore?
Nope. They own that
I
right
was
now.
defending dead bodies.
You're
Got
going
it.
southeast? All right. My box is available if you want to build a garrison out that way.
No, not right now. That's where the enemy is. I'm gonna clear it.
Okay. Our tank just got melted. What the hell? Where is this tank? I just got blown to pieces. And they're on our garrison now? Yeah, we just lost the garrison, so probably want to try and rebuild something.
All right.
Hang on, I'm working on it.
There's a light tank behind the tower.
Okay, hold on. Sneeze, get out here. Sneeze, I got a box. We build this garrison. Sneeze, Sneeze, you want to build a garrison?
We're losing the point.
Go, go, go. Okay, I just used my box to get this guy to rebuild a Gary.
Copy.
Where is this? Was it like a Puma? You say light tank, like a recon
it's a
tank?
Puma.
Where's
Puma.
he at?
Hang on. He's directly southeast.
We need to get us a friggin' Piat over there to murder him.
Yeah. He's right there. Whoops, excuse me, right
Oh
there.
yeah, I saw him. I caught a glimpse of him.
He's dead. Nice.
Good.
Got an enemy right here. He's dead. All right, there's enemy in this building in front of you, Raptor.
Yeah, I got to bandage up real quick.
I'm looking for him. Oh, he's up in the second floor.
Yeah, I see him. Well, I think I accidentally killed him with the grenade. No idea though.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it happened or not.
They have an outpost or garrison over here somewhere, of course.
Of course. Somewhere south. I'm about 10 meters behind you.
Oh, please.
Yeah, on your behind you on your right, Classic.
Copy.
He was almost to the road when he killed me.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change to an
There's-
automatic weapon.
There's also armor here too.
Oh, is that so? Well then, it's time.
I hear him idling.
It's time for a Bren. Could be. We have you have a friendly tank nearby, and 2 trucks near you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that tank mark is friendly. It's rolling south.
Damn it. First floor of the building in front of me.
Okay, copy that. Oh, good. I think I have the loadout bug. Yay.
How many years in are we?
I don't know. I chose the sapper loadout, and that's not what it gave me. Wow. We'll try again. Yep, loadout bug. Amazing. Oh, you can't run south off the OP.
Nope.
I don't understand why they can't fix this stupid bug. I don't know why it's so difficult. Like, what have you guys been up to precisely all these years? My box is back if you want to try to push south and build a garrison.
All right, let's do that.
I don't have it because I'm on the wrong loadout, but I can swap back to it.
That's fine. That's fine. I can. I'll
Never
put
mind,
down
I'm
an
dead.
outpost near where I want it.
So close to pushing them.
Ah, fuck, they got me.
Yep. At this point, we brought to just play defense. Our total lack of map control is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, we've
We've
still got problems to the south. That's
we have
where
yeah
everything-
we have big problems to the south, and like nobody seems to care. Command's
I'm gonna
trying to.
circle around them.
Okay. There we go. I like this brand new garrison command just dropped. I'm gonna come in down there.
All right, new outpost. I'm trying to flank them.
Okay.
All right, I see a guy coming from over here.
Yeah, I think they've got a garrison not far from the OP. I'm gonna spawn on
It's
this.
got to be behind us.
Yeah, I'm gonna spawn on this Gary command just built in G8 and roll north.
Can't do any range with this grease guy.
Yeah, it doesn't have great range. It's kind of spray and pray at range.
Yeah. I'll hit people, but it doesn't drop. It's either gotta be headshot or like 3 rounds.
Let's get up to the top of Admiralty House here and have a look around.
I'm wondering
Okay.
if their southern spawn.
I got a
point is
tank.
dead.
I got a medium tank right here. Panzer IV. Right here. Rolling due east.
Alright.
They're dropping
coming.
supplies back in this direction.
I should switch back to my engineer.
I got that tank. I'm coming up on it.
Yeah, I think we've
Tank,
kind of.
tank is now right here.
If you can distract
Yeah,
me, that'd
he
be great. I'm
spotted
trying
me.
to push up behind it.
Well, I've got his attention.
Be quick.
He's putting a satchel on it. Satchel's on. I hit it with an AT rocket.
Run away!
There's a satchel on it.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Gotta
saying
go.
run away. Nice job. Nice.
Well done.
Beautiful.
Enemy on that ping.
Yeah, I've been trying to hit him, but this thing can't hit crap, apparently.
Ooh, sounds like shooting package.
We traded.
All right, new outpost.
Hey, enemy Gary on me. No more.
Nicely done.
Now we got the map control.
Two friendlies dead to the west.
Yeah, they're going to have something else over there.
Hey, they got a gun trained on our OP. It's coming from the north.
Okay.
I got all infantry all over here. There's definitely a spawn point back over there somewhere.
One's dead. Two.
Let's reload. How you doing, Crip? I know realized you said that a long time ago. I just forgot to say something.
Hey, enemy right behind me by our OP.
Copy. OP's down. I'm gonna get new OP down. New OP.
Found OP. No more.
There's infantry on my
Where's
ping.
that? Oh shit, Knight's all the way up there.
2 tank marks back by here. Attack and defend are
There's
both
a
tank marks.
huge enemy concentration on my mark.
Yeah.
All right, that's a clean mark on the tank.
He's slightly damaged already too.
Lame. They're dropping supplies back by where our OP used to be, north of Admiralty House.
That's our supplies.
Okay, good. Thank you. Well, we're probably going to lose them.
The tank is super hurt.
I think I got shot from church, not the tower. By the door.
There's a squad operating in this area around my defend mark. I don't know if it's recon or what.
Yeah, I'm looking. Tank is dead.
Excellent.
I'll back you up in 5.
I can't hit crap with this rifle. God.
That's
Only
British.
inaudible.
I mean, the Brit rifles are not that bad. Just this one, for some reason, and I do not get along.
Fuck.
I think it's time to go Flammenwerfering.
Kind of, he was on your body. He rotated.
Let's go Flammenwerfering. Yeah. I got a box ready if you want to build a garrison somewhere, by the way.
All right, let me look.
Just leave me a marker on the map and I'll take it there. We're probably going to lose the OP, FYI.
Yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah.
That recon group is pushing towards us. Or whatever they are.
All right, let's put that. Look, hang on here. Let's put it
Yep,
down
they just
here.
got me again. Damn it.
All right, I'm gonna head back that way.
I think I'm gonna switch over to engineer. I'm not doing too hot on it.
Woo!
Yeah, we're losing all of our.
They definitely have a spawn in this due west of Admiralty
Hey,
House
enemy
somewhere.
garrison on my ping. It's gone.
What's up, Spooky? Okay. Flammenwerfer's not going to do me any good right there. Give me the drum for a bit. They are pushing this OP hard. There's a bunch of them to the west.
Got a new LP.
Okay.
Thank you.
They 100% have a spawn somewhere in D7, probably a garrison, because there's too many of them down there for anything else. OP's warm.
Yeah, I'm defending it.
Okay, do you want a box?
Not here.
Okay.
There's enemy infantry.
Right
across
next
the
door.
street.
Yep. Grenade, watch.
I think I killed him. I don't know. I hit him.
All right. We'll go put a garrison up.
All right.
We'll go find a spot.
Yeah, we have no garrison here. Like, this is sad. We need to put a defensive garrison up very quickly.
Bring it here.
Coming to you.
Yeah, I think you got. Hope he's.
This ought to be close enough. Go ahead.
Yeah, yep, I think it was a
It's warm already.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's that recon coming from behind somewhere.
All right, we're
saw
gonna go
one.
ahead. We're gonna go cut them off.
I'm going up into the tower. I want to find out where these clowns are.
All right.
One south, and then I got a mark in general direction.
I just got hit from in the point. There's something directly to the, I think the east of the garrison.
There's another squad engaged with the OP guy or the recon element.
I'm gonna go ahead northeast.
We're losing church.
Yeah,
Okay, we were briefly losing church.
There's only like one.
There's a sniper to the west of me.
Yeah, someone just picked it.
There's one inside this bunker, right inside the point.
Oh shit. Yep, I just got hit.
Okay, I took him out.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to go get the outpost to the northeast.
God, I can't see crap in this weather. Still managed to hit one.
Someone's on the point.
Yeah,
Ah, brain.
I'm looking over this
in the
direction.
brain pan. You're not wrong, Europa. It takes a while.
Outpost is warm.
And it's a team effort, right? That's the thing that I think a lot of folks miss, is that it is absolutely a team effort to...
Outpost is gone. I'm gonna put a new one up.
Okay, I took care of him. It just took a lot of ammo.
New outpost is down.
I'm going back up in the tower for a bit. I don't expect to live long once I open fire.
It should be a little better with this dust.
Yeah, they
Two
still,
shots close.
they still brain panned me a minute ago.
Ooh, shots. Where the fuck's that come from? Okay.
All the crap flying around this map makes me think of grenades are
Yeah,
coming.
every time I see the crap, I think it's a grenade.
So someone's shooting at me that they could see me on the second floor. And it sounds like it's coming from the south.
All right, I'm
See
gonna
what
head
I
back
mean?
your way then. There's no action over here right now.
The brain gets the bipod. The one bipod they
Where the fuck?
really need to fix is...
Gotta be some long range.
I want my
but I hear the shot.
I want my bipod on the BAR.
Hey, Raptor,
Yo.
next respawn on the outpost, Raptor.
Okay.
Bring me a supply box.
Okay, hold on. 20 seconds. You want to go north and put one up there?
Yes.
Okay, give me a minute. There's supplies just across the road from you. You could probably build one very close to
Yeah,
where
I'm
you
gonna
are.
go look. I see it.
I'm still coming in on the OP with a box. The Gary we
Garrison
built
south is warm.
Yeah, there's not enough people down there defending that zone.
I'll try to pop on. See how that goes. In the church, just saw one. He's probably coming up to the tower.
Garrison is hot on the point.
Yeah.
Fucking flamethrower!
That's
All right, I got
Flammenwerfer.
another down.
Okay, I'm headed back south to defend.
Hopefully my grenade goes off in his feet.
Night Owl, that's the first time I've used the Bren. That's nice. That's actually somewhat decent. I was not expecting the Bren to feel that good.
Haven't been on the receiving
Partly
end of the
because-
flamethrower yet.
Probably because the Lewis gun feels like garbage. So that's nice to see that the Bren finally gets its justice a little bit. All right, the visibility is cleaning up a little bit. It looks like this dust storm is winding down.
Yeah, it goes back for it.
OP is
Nice,
warm.
got the dude in the church.
Excellent.
Shit!
Outpost is warm.
Yeah, the dude just caught me.
Is he still
Like
in the
building
church?
next door, second floor. No. The one next to the open. He's in the second floor of the building just south of... I don't think he knows where the OP is.
Roasted, baby. Roasted.
All right. Everybody in this squad needs to be defending the point, defending church.
They're still coming up from the south. I'm trying to backtrack and figure out where they're spawning from. Yes, this is ein Flammenwerfer. It wirfs Flammen. It wirfs Flammen very, very nicely. Yep, they finally got our Gary that we built.
All right.
My box is still available, but I'm going to be moving in that direction because we are losing now.
Yeah, we're gonna lose the other one too.
Yep, their recon's on it. This team's dicking around. Church tower seems clear. Where do you want this, Gary? There's plenty of supplies in the point if we want to
Yeah,
get bold.
That's where I'm going.
Okay. I got 2 guys off to the north of the point as well.
Jeez. Watch out, Classic. In that destroyed building just ahead.
Oh, yeah, it's a twofer, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's still in there. Just saw his shot.
He's right here in front of me.
Yeah, they got an
He's in
MG
this
in that.
building.
Yeah, we're going to lose this point. Nobody's playing defense.
Command's telling people to get back, but it may be too
It's
late.
way too late for that. They should have done that already. That twofer was cool. I got a twofer with the Flammenwerfer. That was fun. We've got 2 of them. Oh, we're defending now. Look at that.
Yeah, we got a tank on point.
Love that.
Woo!
Love seeing that. They're finally making inroads. They're actually making inroads at West Creek. I missed that until just now. Bloody weather kicked up again. Yikes. Oh, come on. That's weak. That's weak sauce.
All right, there's one guy in this bunker here.
Well, it looks like while they were dicking around, we're going to manage to defend and cap, so I'll take it.
Yep. As soon as we cap west, we're going to go defend.
Yeah. In fact, I'm going to just head up there now.
Do it.
I'm going to bring a box in
Okay.
so they can build a Gary, hopefully.
Yep.
On the northern end of this map, you can see more of this terrain, right? It slopes
Oh
down
shit,
to
we
the
managed
water.
to take the next point too. Very nice.
Thanks, Sanda. They're fighting for it. We gotta
Save the tank!
We gotta get a spawn point up here, lickety split.
Yeah, there's an airdrop coming in.
Yep.
Go defend that drop.
There it is. I just had to find it first.
Gave my life, my body for the tank.
Kind of wishing I had my Bren or a Lewis gun from here, because this building in front of me is a really good spot for an MG. As it is, we're going to take the rifle up here and hope that it matters.
Get into the point.
Already here.
Grenade right here. All right, it's all infantry out here.
We got supplies on the ground. They ever get that garrison built?
I built the garrison.
Brilliant. Aw, somebody put a rocket into my building. That was mean. All right, MG time. Let's go.
Oh fuck! Oh, I was trying to get my first satchel off. Sad face.
Do I go Bren or Lewis? Let's play with the Bren for a bit. I have not spent any time with this thing. Let's give it a shot. Let's put some rounds through it and see how she handles. I will say I hate the sight picture on the Bren. That is 100% bad.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh,
Okay,
they're
so
camping the OP.
Yeah,
Or
well,
the Gary.
they're camping that
I'm gonna
Gary.
be in a minute.
They're all over it. I think they're in the building looking down on it.
They are. I don't know about that first building, but they're definitely in the other. I'm going prone. All right, now we're strong arm back.
MG out here
Where at?
on my mark.
Aha, got it. All right, hold on.
What's there?
Right as I was about to move.
Raptor.
Eh, it happens. I thought I killed that stinking MG. One. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. We're hoping to do more. 100%. We're going to be at the Austin and Houston PQs because the Houston PQ is 20 minutes away. And the Austin one is not that far. It's 2 hours up the road to Austin. That's no big deal. And the
Surprised
deal,
I'm not dead from some random rocket yet.
when I was there in February, the
Oh shit, they're
Dragon's
coming up
Lair-
from the south.
Yeah, the
Like,
DL
kinda
Austin
near the
guys
Gary.
were really, really good. Wow. I like that it doesn't take long to set up the Bryn. It sets up quickly. The DL Austin guys were super helpful, super awesome. So we're 100%. That's the first 2 weekends of June.
Bombing run coming in.
Yep. We're going to see what else happens. But I've got a lot of irons in the fire right now. I got to get the Patreon kicked off. That's probably Monday. At least that's kind of the plan. Your defensive Gary's gone. You want me to bring a
Alright,
box
I'm
back,
coming down.
or is there more supplies?
Hang on.
There are supplies on the ground.
Yeah, I got to get back there.
Okay. Well, there's 2 squad leads around who could do something. They just aren't. I've got a bunch of things in the work. I got to get the funding to keep doing big events, which is half the war. And then I've got I've already been talking to a bunch of people about a lot of other little fun
All right,
upgrades that I
Garrison
want to
going
do.
down.
Thank you. I was talking to one of the BN guys about like a dynamic ticker that lists the current standings, like runs along the bottom of the screen during a match. That was one of the most common questions we got. What's everybody's record? What if I had a way to put that up? I could just download everything out of Melee and throw it up there. It would be pretty cool.
Oh, what the hell? It's behind the wall.
Okay. Let's get back downstairs. So anyways,
Enemy
I've got a
up
lot
with
of,
your
a lot of ideas. We are not done with with improving
Just
the
gotta
quality.
hold.
Oh wow,
We're taking their last point.
we're
Yeah,
halfway
we just
home.
hold.
Look at that. We're not done improving things. But most importantly, we've just got to get to where I have the ability to continue going to events. So that is kind of step 1, let's say.
Let's continue to defend.
Oh, for God's sake. How many times have I died? Like 90? I'm 20 and 21? Doesn't feel that right.
Yeah, I'm defending it.
No word on Vegas. That is correct. Gary's hot, by the way.
Yeah, that's right here behind us on the southeast of the point.
What is it? Tank?
No, it's just infantry.
Okay.
Oh, he's in that building.
Well, he is now, yeah.
Okay, yeah, he was in the 2nd floor. I caught a glimpse of him up there.
All right, I'll get a new outpost.
Looks
down
like
if I
that's
can.
GG, though. So, no, Xander.
Thanks, guys.
So,
Nice game.
GG's.
Appreciate the help.
So, Xander, it's a twofold problem with Vegas. One is, I don't think that FFG has any idea what their coverage is or isn't going to be yet. I think that's part of your problem. I think the other part is that they either still don't know what I can do or what the community can do. In the sense of, I'm not the only one who can bring cameras and show up and cast the event, right? But are they going to let us? Do they want us? Who knows? I don't think they know. I've been trying to get into their creator program for a while. I haven't heard back. Thank you, Classic. GG. How long have I been at this? 2 hours? I'm actually thinking I might just go ahead and call it because I'm still not happy with the quality of things. I've got to figure out what it is about HLL that causes my whole machine to choke. A better graphics card would be beneficial. I got my Twitch money from last month. I could probably just go do it. Probably should. I'll look into that tonight. But I think part of Vegas is that they don't really know what they want yet. So that's part of what I think your problem is. But I was talking to Loopy about this a little bit. who helped me get into the coverage in Denver, and it was basically like, guys, clock's ticking, right? Vegas is 10 weeks away, 12, 14 weeks away. Like, you have a little bit of time, but if you're gonna plan the event, you really should, be working on it. Oh, I'm 100% not playing Omaha. Ugh, I despise this map. Despite my Operation Overlord t-shirt, I loathe this map with an extreme passion. I don't mind Utah. I hate Omaha. Omaha is this map and I just do not get along. I think I'm going to call it there, guys. I didn't want to do a long stream, and I'm not going to lie, the lack of the stuttering really kind of torques me off. So sorry for the green. Yeah, I'm just going to call it. But I had fun. I really like Tobruk. If you have not been checking out HLL, you should 100% be checking it out sometime if this is your bag. I call it it is kind of a first-person shooter, but it's more tactical than that. Hang on a minute. Because it's a team game. You cannot you die so easily. You cannot win a game of HLL by yourself. Come on. There we go. Now the fun part. There we go. Got it. Got it, baby. And now that I'm back here, let's do this again. Ta-da! There we go. But yeah, definitely check out HLL if you haven't before. It's such a great game. Super, super fun. I need to put like regular HLL stream days on my calendar, but I think what I need to do first, as I was saying, is figure out why this machine does not like me streaming and playing at the same time. This is one of the few like graphics intensive games that I even own or play, and it's interesting because for years all I've ever really streamed is like boats and Civ and some other odds and ends. And I've always wondered, like, why is it that you hear about people who stream, they play on one PC and stream on another? And I've never understood that. But the more I play this game and as graphics intensive as it is, the more I think I understand why. So I have like a clan tag Vosper in this game, but I don't really play with them. They do events and stuff and I get pinged for it, but I don't have the time. And so I just don't. I only really kind of join them. There's a guy, another regular HLL streamer here on Twitch, a guy named Angelo de la Morte or something like that. Angelo's a pretty cool dude. He's very knowledgeable about the game. Happy to explain stuff to people. The little clan tag I have is those guys. He like reached out to me once back when he was trying to get partnered on Twitch and was like, hey, I've been playing on the server a lot and hanging out in his channel and just encouraging him, right? Because it's getting to partners not easy, right? And doing it exclusively through HLL is tough because as fun as the game is, it's generally there's not a huge audience for it in my experience. Anyways, he was basically like, hey, you want to join the clan? I was like, sure. So I wear the tag and I hang out over there, but I don't play with them a whole lot. For better or for worse, right? I just don't. All right, let's see. Is there speaking of Angelo, I'm actually curious to see if there's anybody else out there streaming HLL right now that I could rate. Angelo is streaming. Well, there we go. I'll introduce you to Angelo, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're on Twitch, hang out for a bit. Ooh, I gotta make sure I spell his name right, or this Twitch won't like me. There we go. Okay. Wait, is there like a underscore or some? Yes. Okay, he has an underscore thing. Okay. There it is. Awesome. Guys, rate us up if you've been enjoying watching some HLL. Definitely go check out Angelo if you're on YouTube. You'll have to come to Twitch to check him out. But yeah, otherwise, I will catch you guys later in the week. Appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit on Friday. Y'all take care, and I will catch you later. Peace.